Welcome back again. I'm John Shepkoff. A lot of times I get questions. They'll say, John, I have a question for you. What is the maximum percentage of the on my credit card that I should get? What level should I do? Or how should I control this so that my FICO score will increase? I'm going to show you how to actually increase your FICO. And people are asking me, is there a way to increase your FICO? And the answer is absolutely you can. Whatever your credit card is, if they give you $100, okay, on a credit card, let's say as a limit, what is the maximum that you can put onto that credit card? Well, the answer is you can't put more than $69 on it. Well, if you're over that, what are you supposed to do? You've got to get paid down to about $65. You want to actually a little below that, not at 69, but even further, about 65. So you want to go down a few more points. When you do that, what's going to happen is your FICO score is going to raise. It's going to go up. Isn't that amazing? The next thing is that when you make your payments on your credit card, you've got to be a steady Freddy on that. Now, if you're on my consumer debt program, I'm going to teach you a different way, and when I do that, what's going to happen is it's going to build credibility, it's going to raise your FICO score, it's going to show that you are a smart consumer and you know how to do your finances, because I'm going to teach you a whole different way of doing things. So you've got to follow exactly what I show you when you get my consumer debt. And what you're going to do is you're going to tell me, as you remember, you're going to tell me how much you owe on each credit card, what is the minimum payment, and hopefully you can say, well, John, I can pay an extra $100. I can pay an extra $500. I can pay an extra $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, and really it depends how much you owe, because it's in direct proportion of your credit card. Whatever your credit card is in direct proportion of what you usually make. And I can tell pretty much the amount of income that you earn is the amount of credit card debt you have, believe it or not. Consumer people are inundated in debt, and the problem is most people don't even understand what's going on and how they're making a mess of their credit. If you just follow exactly, you're going to follow my technique, how to make a different way of paying off your consumer debt, a total new way. It's going to build credibility. You're going to see your FICO score just go up just if you follow the concept. Not only do all that, but you'll be able to reduce the amount of that you owe in literally a lot less time. Remember, $5,000 will get paid off in approximate 8 years, 7 months versus 25 years, 8 months. And that's a fact. And that's if you never paid any extra. I'm hoping if you get into my program that you're going to be able to say, John, I have an extra 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it is. And remember, your debt is in direct proportion of your income. And I've seen it. I've done this for over 30 years. There's nothing out there that anybody can put in front of me that can scare me. The highest one that I've ever put together for someone is over $1 million in consumer debt. Now, by the way, how long did that take me to do that? It took me almost a little over 14 days to put that thing, and it was very, very complicated. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done when I did over $1 million. And when I put the program together, his banks were coming to him. In fact, this was he was a dentist. I'm not going to say his name, and he was a dentist. He had 2 practices, and the banks were literally coming over to him and said, "Is there a problem?" And he goes, "No, there's no problem. What's going on?" He goes, "Well, you're doing this a little differently than the way, what's going on, how we give you, and you're not doing it the way we showed you how to pay off." Because remember, the banks want you to pay it their way. And if you pay it their way, they're going to make 87% effective interest rate in their pocket. That's a fact, okay? And he says, "No, I'm doing exactly. My mentor has showed me exactly how to do this, and I'm going to continue to do it." They were getting scared. You know why they're getting scared? Because the loan was getting paid off really fast. And he was amazed how fast and how quickly, where before he couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I have helped so many different people over 30 years. I remember this one gentleman I had. The guy was in tears. He says, "John, I'm going to tell you something up." He goes, "I have tried everything out there. You name it, snowball effect, everything out there, and it doesn't work." And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't work. Okay, because first of all, nobody does the program that I do that actually attacks the debt. You do it the way I'm showing you, you can do it. Also, number one, don't ever hire a company where they will manage and pay your debt for you, like your credit card. Oh my goodness, I have heard horror stories where these companies have supposedly going to manage your money and pay off, and these people were getting 30, 60, 90, 120, 160 day late. Now, if you don't know anything, what I've taught you is in different parts, and that is this. Anytime you're 30 days late, you're not 30 days, you are 60. So whatever late you come in, if you come with a 30, you're actually 60. If you're 60, you're a 90. If you're a 90, you're a 120. If you're 120, you're a 160. Okay? That is the facts, folks. Okay? Why? Because you're always paying 30 days behind. Why do you think on a $5,000 making the minimum payment at 3%, it takes you 25 years, 8 months? And most people, they're barely making a 3%. Some are already even making, let's say, 2.75, 2.5, 2.25. What happens to those people who are paying even less? And I promise you, most of the time, you're not even paying 3%. What does that mean? It's not going to take 25 years. Oh, no, 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 no. We're talking 35, 40, 50 years to pay off whatever debt they have. So don't listen to people. Give me a thumbs up that you like what I'm doing. Share with all your friends and family. Have them come out to the website. For every single person that you refer, I will give you a $100. I'm very, very, very good about paying out referral fees, okay? The way my business is done is word of mouth. So I encourage you to do that. Bring all your friends and family. Learn a different way how to empower yourself and to get out of totally debt-free. I'll see you on the next video.